I love exploring the things with Shashibo that you can do where you find different ways of making the same geometry. So one of the ways that I like doing that, and I'm going to use polar and solar here to show you some really cool contrasting intricacies. So what we're going to do is the first one that I did was take that star and a ball. Fit the ball in the star, and there is our really cool shape. Now, we can do something a little bit special here, which is where I was talking about taking individual sections of the Shashibo and manipulating them to change the shape. So if I take one section of the Shashibo, each of these points I would call a section. If I take one of those points and pass it through the middle, just like so, only a little bit, so we get to our lockjawed star, just like so. And I'm going to take one of the three sections of my ball. See how I've got three pieces that are splitting apart there? Just one of those pieces. And I'm going to fold it back like this on that hinge to make a shape called the ice cream cone. And now I'm going to take the ice cream cone and pass that through the middle of my lockjawed star. That section that we turned into a point of the ice cream cone, I want to make sure that is connecting in the same place as the jaw of the lockjaw star. And so I get that same exact shape looking of like a star and a ball, but with two different shapes. Let's do it some more. We can take another one of those points from our star and pass that through the middle, and then close up our shape again. This one's a tricky one because we only have one section in the cube, and so we kind of need to, one at a time, fold each of these halves down so that we don't put any stress on our Shashibo as we fold it. If it doesn't flow, it doesn't go. As long as you obey that rule, you'll never break a Shashibo. We're going to do the same principle with our ball, taking one more section of the ball and folding it back into one of those points and keeping that last section in our hood shape right there, which looks like a concert stage, I think. And then this one we call the shield. And so if I take the shield and the concert stage, I can take that one hood section of my concert stage that's left and put it right through that open missing space in the star. And when it slots in there, we now have, again, that exact same geometry that we had with a ball and a star. And even though we've done it three ways already, there is one more way that we could get these guys to mix. I do want to talk about something though, because we are really close to following our pattern of just folding one of those sections down and one of these sections through. I'm going to show you what happens. Because when we do that, we get the same geometry, but because there's nothing actually attaching these together other than the edges,